Some cigars again, dog. Like fucking.
Ya empezó la balacera, se escuchan los rafagazos, es que llegan con los plebes, vienen bien acelerados, así lo hacen.
Aquí andamos con el radio láser. 98.7.
El Piolín por la mañana,
Dude, that's an old ass show. I remember it still.
She's lit, fool.
Are you still on?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know.
But it's like reruns, huh?
Oh, I didn't know.
think they
Did he pass away?
Nah, we're still on.
¿En serio?
Yeah, he's still alright.
The Georgia song.
Ya empezó la balacera, se escuchan los rafagazos, es que llegan con
Was air fingering a ghost? Or what the fuck is?
Actually, I do that shit for everything.
Hey,
bro.
like, what about when he was going off with Usher and he wasn't even singing the shit?
This
I straight call that fool.
Hey, the
out.
song comes on. And
All of a sudden, right?
My fingers all of a sudden start moving, dog.
over here
Playing the piano and shit.
What the shit? Holy fuck.
Oh, shit.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of No Neighbors, the podcast, episode 6. I'm your host, David, here with the guys, Ryan and Ram. We got a couple
good?
special
What's
guests. We
good?
got the boys in the building in the back. We got Chucks. We got Blevins. We got George here with us on the actual mic. How do you feel with your first time on a podcast?
I don't know, man. I'm not on video, so I don't like being on video.
Yeah,
How come?
But people can listen to you. You think you got a sexy voice?
Probably not.
Shit, fuck.
Probably not. That's the MOS for the Marine Corps. Motor 11 infantryman, rifleman.
Okay.
Every Marine is rifleman. That's what they call. But
What's your issued firearm?
M27 automatic.
Okay.
So a lot of us have bipods and butt stocks. Some of them don't. When we go to the shooting range, we put the bipods on the ground, obviously, you know, right? We put the freaking the butt stock on our shoulder, and we start fucking lighting it up.
What's your sidearm?
I wouldn't have.
They don't get
sidearms.
You guys get one?
No, we don't get sidearms. Only
So what is it,
I
LMG
think
or
only,
what?
LMG, man.
Well, I don't know. I don't
Call
know
of Duty
guns.
or what? No.
LMG, AR, like, I don't fucking know.
They get ARs. They don't get
M47, I don't fucking know.
M27 automatic rifle.
M27.
Yeah.
It's a rifle.
Oh, okay.
It's
All right, yeah.
Got
a
you.
rifle.
So fucking I mean every single time like I'm going next week, we just go shoot. We do combat drills, fucking like pretty much a little bit of everything.
Mm.
We go tactics and everything. We go like,
How is like all the like hand-to-hand combat training?
what do you mean?
So like I know you guys like train for like hand-to-hand combat when you're fucking in or.
But theirs
on the
isn't
field.
extensive. You guys don't do extensive combat training.
Only for when we go what do you call it? Annual training. That's when it's like a everyday thing for 20-some days.
Mm.
That's when we actually do train consistently.
But combat.
Every single time we go train, it's pretty much like combat scenarios.
Mhm.
Combat like yeah, they train you pretty much to prepare for the worst, basically. That's the way they make it. They make it seem like
That video shit look fucking dope, though, when you showed me. That shit look dope.
I have a lot of videos.
Is that what you guys do? Like, when you go?
all the time?
Fuck.
I'm over here
Okay.
thinking that these
The
motherfuckers like
helicopter
you
and
train
shit.
like
It
fucking
sucks.
Green Beret shit.
It really does.
Nah,
when
they're
you're
not.
out when you're
You
out
see that video that Christian posted a long time ago of
Yeah.
all the Marine fools fighting?
Uh-uh.
And none of them could fight.
Oh yeah,
It
yeah.
looked like a
on
high school
Snap,
fight.
on
Yeah, it
Snap,
looked like a
yeah,
high
yeah.
school fight. I was like, what the fuck?
And they're throwing-
Christian
they're-
laid that fool out, though.
these fools are
these
protecting
throwing hands-
America.
they're throwing hands
They
all
were
wide,
faded,
wild.
This is
though.
who protects America.
Christian fucking slapped that fool. That shit was funny.
That's just badass. Marine Corps fucking sucks. It sucks, but it's pretty lit.
can
'cause
imagine.
It's nothing but guys.
Wait, what?
It's pretty lit. It's nothing but guys.
It's nothing but guys?
It's nothing
What?
but guys, right? But it's like you're with your boys though.
Well,
Like,
you
that's
been-
what it
you
is.
been saying gay shit all night. I don't know.
No,
You
but
been
I'm-
saying nothing but sus stuff.
But yeah, but
all
hold on.
night.
Like it's only gay if you make it seem gay.
It's only gay if you like
it. You don't like it's you and your boys
Fucking
basically
gay.
all the fucking time. You're literally suffering together. It's fucking hot, man.
That's hot.
Yeah,
That's
when
hot.
when I was in 29, I'm coming in hot.
Oh, you're coming in hot.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
Yeah, when I was in 29 Palms, it was like the hottest it got was like 122 degrees.
Fuck that.
And not even
Fuck
that,
that.
but it's like you have your whole flak on, your vest.
How much is all your gear weigh?
Backpack, like 50 pounds, 40 pounds?
Nah, probably weighs like it just depends. Like you go by big bull rules now. So in boot camp, they train they show you like you pack this, pack that, and if you don't have it, it's like you're pretty much fucked.
Right.
But outside of the boot camp, and when you go to your unit, if you don't have the shit that you need to have, you're pretty much fucked. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Like they'll penalize you or
Yeah,
what?
yeah. No, they won't penalize you. It's just like
You just can't complete the tasks.
Yeah.
Oh,
Not
gotcha.
necessarily. For
Oh, no?
example, if you go to the field, right? You know you're going for the field for say a week.
Okay.
If you don't have your sleeping system,
That's
you're
okay.
fucked.
Yeah.
Oh, so they.
They don't
They don't
care.
help you. They're like you're fucked.
Oh
Yeah,
shit,
they
that's
forgot to
fucked.
show
Hey, you don't have it. You're fucked. You're
Damn.
assed out.
Yeah,
you
you're
don't
just on
have-
your
And
own.
you
then.
got your little TP paper, bro. You're
Basically.
fucked. You start wiping with
Wiping with
concrete and
rocks.
leaves.
Stuff like
Some
that.
rocks?
So, yeah, so you go by a big
With
board.
fucking cactuses and shit.
Yeah, you go by a big
Fuck
board.
it.
If you don't have certain shit, you're pretty much fucked.
Damn.
So when you go out, you gotta pack food for a week. You gotta
Oh, shit.
ration out your food because they give you MREs, right? And the MREs are pretty heavy, dude. So they give you like, say, like fucking 10 bags of MREs. They're fucking they're heavy. Like a lot of times that we do, we strip them. What does that mean? You open up the fucking bag and you take out the shit that you don't need
Or you don't want.
or
Oh,
that you don't want,
yeah.
and you
Okay.
keep
Like
the
all
shit
the
that
bad
yeah,
shit
that you actually are gonna eat.
that you actually eat.
Okay.
So that's what like makes your pack a little bit lighter.
Okay.
You kind of like ration it out.
What else do you do?
Uh,
Try to make it lighter.
That's kind of weird
you-
though. I wouldn't think MREs would be that heavy.
Do you go heavy
when you
on
carry 'em
protein
packed
or
or
like
like it's a-
carbohydrates?
It's a box, you know.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Your MRE is a big pack, right? And it has a bunch of small food items in
Yeah,
it.
so they have like a main meal.
Yeah.
They have like the snacks.
Snacks, whatever. That's
They
why.
have,
So if
like,
you don't fuck with the
know,
snacks, you can
stuff. Yeah,
toss that shit.
yeah. If that's why they say like ration out your meat. So your fucking
Ora.
Ration it out.
This
Here.
who
ration
wants-
out your food.
Packing
So if
protein.
You don't like certain because dude, MREs taste like shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
I've seen
yeah.
videos.
I
What
tried
what-
one
what-
once.
what I
We
do-
got one in middle
Yeah.
school for
What
some.
I-
Our
what-
middle school for some reason.
What I do when I go to the field because you can pack your own food too. So
You
the-
show up with lunch or what?
So the first,
Tell him all. Tell him all
Chipotle
to
and
pack you
everything.
some
I'm
shit.
not
or
lying,
what?
the
You got some tacos and
when
shit.
if I know I'm going to the field for
Yeah.
for like 4 days, right? Because
You got your mom pack you some lunch.
me, mommy.
Oh, yeah. What does she
Yeah.
pack? What does
This
she
was packing
pack?
ceviche and shit.
I usually ask her if she can make me tacos de frijoles, right?
Okay.
And they last you for like 3-4 days.
So
Yeah.
like carbohydrates,
Yeah,
pues.
then you put them up in an aluminum foil and shit. And you just pack them
Okay.
like deep
That's
inside
smart.
your pack. You put them in deep inside your pack where the sun doesn't hit it. If the sun hits it
it'll get
It's
bad.
fucked.
in that same day,
Oh, shit.
it's fucked.
Yeah.
That's what I usually do, and I usually take like carne seca,
Oh, like jerky.
yeah, like jerky
Mm.
type shit, and I eat it with the thing.
Okay.
So
That's smart.
the way I do my shit, so I pack. If I know the stuff that I'm gonna use, like that I know that I'm gonna use, I'll take it. If I don't need it, I'll leave it at fucking just back at the unit, back at the base.
Okay.
Because there's no point in you carrying 150 pounds.
Oh, shit, you're not.
And you're
gonna
not gonna
eat.
eat fucking 4 pounds of it.
Yeah.
So from my pack, they usually weigh like maybe like 100 and some pounds. I'll take back like maybe like 80.
Okay.
Because you don't really need everything. You don't.
Yeah.
You don't at all. You don't, from my experience, you don't need your sleeping system, your main meals, which is obviously your food.
Yeah.
Some sleeping layers, and in the night and in the morning, it's called pretty much to keep yourself warm. You don't really need
Like some
much.
insulation clothes.
You
and stuff
don't.
or
You, all you need is your sleeping system, food, and a couple warming layers. That's what they call it. You don't really need like nothing much besides your flak,
something. Okay.
your Kevlar, your magazines, your rifle. Every single time you sleep in the sleeping system, you have to have your rifle inside at all times.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I had a friend of mine one time that he slept with his rifle outside of his sleeping system.
Oh, then this
And
fucking guy took
they
somebody took
fucking
it.
took it.
Oh no shit.
Oh my god!
So the
he was
dudes
freaking
come
out the
around
next
and like
day.
monitor you guys?
yeah, there's
Yeah.
they
Oh,
got
I didn't know
yeah.
that.
So in
All
the
the,
night,
all the higher ups are always walking around.
That's
no,
fucked.
no, you're wrong. The higher ups are always sleeping. The ones that go on, they call it, what do they call it? Fuck, what do they call it? I don't know if I remember, but they're pretty much we take turns, pretty much staying awake to make sure that everybody's pretty much like their gear is
Watching
on-
shit,
yeah,
everybody's
always on
protected.
point.
Yeah, you get your own
Okay.
shit.
So you're kind of like the enemies essentially. Taking people's shit?
It's
No?
like little
Really,
thieves.
nah,
Like just
you-
fucking
you're
with you,
pretty
just
much
keep you in
taking care
check.
of
Yeah.
it,
Oh, gotcha. Making
So-
sure everybody's on check. Then,
So when
essentially.
you're doing that for however long you're doing it, are they giving you live ammunition in your guns, or you just carrying around blanks or no ammo
you
at
don't-
all?
You don't have shit. You don't have to carry your rifle during that time that you're fucking keeping watch. It's called fire watch. My bad. There you
Okay.
go. Fire watch. You don't have to carry your rifle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you just have to sleep with it.
Yeah, all the time.
That's what I'm saying. But when you're sleeping with your rifle, it's not actually loaded.
No,
or
it's not
anything.
loaded. No, it's never
okay.
loaded. At least the time that I've been there, it's never loaded.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe when it's in an actual combat.
Yeah,
fucking
obviously
Oh,
you
yeah.
want it to
yeah.
be.
Oh
Yeah.
hell
But it's-
yeah.
It's never. Nah, we never have it loaded. Nah.
Okay.
I had one of not in my unit, but when I was in boot camp, one of these guys fucking fell asleep right on a bench. We were on a rifle range, and this idiot left his rifle in the fucking porta potties.
Oh,
Yeah, right.
fuck.
So somebody
Ah,
fucking grabbed it.
damn.
Oh my god, it's fucking this guy just got his ass chewed out. They scream at you, dude. They fucking spit at you, everything. It's fucking ridiculous. pretty badass.
Yeah.
Just as bad as they talk about for the most part.
Yeah, pretty.
So you've been on Firewatch too then?
yeah, all the fucking time.
Yeah?
Every single time that I go, I'm always on Firewatch.
Have you taken some shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, you snuck up on some food.
Yeah.
You're like, hey,
Yeah.
I see that.
There's some sets where like I see a rifle right there. I just grab it and I fucking put it somewhere else.
Oh, that's
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not
fucked.
gonna lie, just to
Yeah,
fuck with
yeah.
them. Just
Yeah.
fuck with them. Yeah.
I mean,
because
you
you're not supposed to leave your rifle just fucking laying around.
Yeah.
Mhm.
For the same reason, because they
It's
call
a firearm.
Yeah,
It's
fucking-
your only defense, really.
Yeah, it's a fucking.
If you're at
even though you're
war.
not in combat, like
Yeah, but if you
it's just
are,
fucking your
last thing
rifle.
you want is
So
to
they
have
learn
the
it
enemy
too,
have your
right?
gun.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Yeah, it's a love and hate relationship with the military, but overall, I mean, I do hate it, but it's pretty cool sometimes for the most part. It's
Do you
pretty
feel
cool.
like it's changed you as a person?
It did actually. It did.
In what way?
In a lot of ways actually. I mean, when I was gone, I mean, fucking obviously you miss your parents, you miss your mom, you miss fucking sleeping in your own bed without nobody telling you what to do and what not to do. It's like
Right.
you live by when you're in the military, you live, at least active duty wise, from my experience, you live by their rules.
Yeah.
Because when you're outside over here, you can do whatever the fuck you want.
Okay, I get you.
You get what I'm saying? You can go home from work and sleep in your own fucking bed. Over there, you got to do what they ask you to do,
Yeah.
what they want. You have no choice.
You're on someone else's time.
You're on someone else's time. You
Yeah.
go by they call it by their numbers.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's like when you get back, you have a greater appreciation for what you got.
Oh fuck yeah, man. Oh yeah,
That's what's up.
100%. Sometimes I know as human beings we all fuck up, but shit, I love coming back home, especially when I'm gone for like 20 some days and coming back to your mom's food. Fuck,
Oh,
man,
yeah.
that's just
Ain't
the
nothing
best shit
beating
ever,
that.
man.
Hell no.
Yeah, man. But fuck, now it does suck, but
How was your experience with like boot camp? Like for your first day on boot camp?
as a hard-headed motherfucker that I am, it sucked, man. It does fucking suck.
Because I know you probably had to take like an ego hit at that point.
What do you mean?
Yeah, how do you handle like some dude just that
Just
you
coming
haven't
up to
met
you and
yet,
yelling
coming
at
up to
you
you
like
yelling in
that?
your face?
Like I said, if you're hard-headed, like, you don't take shit from no one, right?
So you said something.
I've been called a fucking wetback, all that shit, right? I'm gonna tell you guys a story. When I was over there, the first month that I was there, I had a couple buddies from Texas that were also Mexican, and these motherfuckers were just talking shit, and obviously they were white. I don't know if you can cut that shit out, but whatever.
Yeah,
You
bro,
believe
let's see what I can cut it.
They're okay. My bad. Caucasian.
You say no. White's
you
not a
can say
bad
that, yeah,
thing.
white's
not a
bad
bad
thing.
So they were calling us wetbacks the whole fucking time, and I got mad. I was like, "You guys are gonna let these motherfuckers tell you all that shit?" I mean, and they were kind of like a little intimidated because they were scared of like because when you do something wrong, or they'll drop you to another class. So instead of 3 months, if you fuck up or whatever, if you're not consistently fit, they'll drop you down an extra month or two.
Oh shit!
So instead of
it's
graduating-
longer.
Oh, so
Yeah.
it adds on to
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
Oh,
So when you fuck, yeah, stuff like that. That's what they'll do. And they also scare you too. Like, oh, we're gonna do this if you're not, physically fit for a certain amount of stuff, right? But we have a square away time. That's when you have time to write to your families. You get letters. You get like free time for yourself and for you to talk to your buddies.
Okay.
And we got together. It was like 3 of us. I was like, hey, I'm fucking down to fuck these motherfuckers up, man. They're talking too much shit. This was fucking what, like, when I joined was 2018, 2019. So it was
It was almost like 3 years.
3
right?
years ago?
3 years ago, right? And I'm like, hey, let's get these fools when they're fucking knocked out, right? So what we would do,
Oh, so your own fucking group then?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh
It was-
shit.
Oh, so that's
Okay,
just
okay.
true. You get a bar of soap and fucking
yeah. So it was 3 of us, right?
Yeah.
And they would make us rack out like at maybe like 10, 10:30,
Mhm.
depending. And we would waited till these was fucking knocked out, right? So I was like, fuck yeah. So I started grabbing, you get a ball like a sock,
Yeah.
and you started stuffing the fuck out of it, right? So when my homies did, they grabbed one of the guys that really told me shit, taking the fuck off. They holded the fuck out of him, and I grabbed the whole. It was probably like, it was a huge fucking ball, right? It was like fucking hard as rock. I started just pounding on his fucking stomach, right? And he started like bitching and shit. And then the next day, he knew that I was the one that did it. So we go into we call it the head. Head is a restroom.
Yeah.
Mm.
So we fucking like, you know what? I'm ready, right? So we got down, and the following day, but in the night, we threw it down. I had a fucking black eye. He had his nose cut up and his cheek a little bit swollen, and they call me Magana, right, instead of Magana. So like, hey Magana, what happened to your to your fucking face? Oh, I fell off the fucking rack. Not like that, but I was like, oh, this recruit. We call it by we call it third person. This recruit.
Okay.
Oh, so you speak about yourself?
Yeah, so this
Okay.
recruit fell off his rack, sir. He's like, all right, are you sure? This recruit, so you got to speak like that.
Mm.
And then you go by the line, because in the morning you got a hygiene. they check your nails and you check
Oh,
everything.
shit.
Yeah, so you
Okay.
gotta stand in the line. And then they saw my face all fucked up. They asked me what happened. Oh yeah, I fell off the rack. And then they saw like 4 racks away from mine. That's
Oh,
the same
fucked up.
shit. They're like, what happened? And then the same shit. You fall off the fucking rack, right? So fuck. In that evening, they didn't pull me aside, but they asked me, hey, Magana, I know that didn't happen, fucking, because you fall off the fucking rack. And I denied everything, but they fucking knew that.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
fucking
well,
threw it down.
yeah.
We squashed it. And then again that same day when they asked me, this guy fucking came back, and like we came across each other in the head, and we just looked at each other, and I asked him too, like if if he was comfortable or not, like if you still want to do it again, and he didn't say shit. I just left it like that. But over there, man, when you're in boot camp, there's a lot of racist motherfuckers.
Oh,
I
I
bet.
believe it.
I bet.
A lot of racist
Damn,
motherfuckers.
So being in this situation, right? Let's say you're however long into it, you just had that fight and all that shit happened. You don't ever think like, damn, I volunteered for this shit. Like it doesn't ever cross your mind like, fuck, I decided to be here. Like I put myself in.
Yeah,
this
you
situation.
never like second guessed it.
Not really. I mean, I wanted to do it. It does suck, but I mean, it is what it is. I'm already there, so I just gotta suck it up. Fuck.
So what made you want to do it in the first place then?
It's not you just don't give a fuck.
So you said sign up for the
You
Marines?
just say fuck it.
Damn.
Yeah,
Like,
but
kudos to you for doing that.
you just don't give a
Yeah,
fuck.
but hey, but
But
what
it's-
thing
it's-
is, there's a
it's-
lot of people that
it's
just
pretty
do that
badass,
because
though.
like, you know
It's
what? What do I gotta lose?
Pretty dope.
It's,
What-
it's,
what
it's
other
pretty
guy
lit though.
next?
Honestly, it's pretty lit. Sometimes you just fucking go and fucking shoot fucking thousands of rounds without like nobody.
Did you feel like you
Yeah.
had no other option?
Nah, not really.
Like there wasn't much else to do here anyway?
Nah.
What'd you feel then?
It just sometimes I was in a moment that I just didn't give a fuck.
You're just like, fuck it.
Yeah, I said fuck it.
Fair enough.
Because over here you're too comfortable. Like outside of the military, you're too comfortable.
Do you feel like you need that discipline?
Everyone needs that discipline.
Yeah,
Do you
I
know?
agree.
But like you specifically, do you feel like you at the time that you enlisted, obviously you felt like you needed that, but do you feel like you
Maybe-
today now still needs that?
Maybe not in that moment, but if I were to have the opportunity to go active duty right now where I'm at, I would definitely do it.
Why don't you have that opportunity?
I just haven't.
Oh, you haven't
I,
looked
yeah,
into
I
it.
haven't. Yeah, I haven't
Okay.
asked or done it. But if I were to able to do active duty right now where I'm at in the position that I'm at right now, yeah, I would do it.
Fair enough. You think
It
you'll?
gets you out of trouble.
You
Gets
think? So do you think a year from
Yeah.
now the sentiment will be the same? Like you'll still want to go active duty within the next year?
It depends. Like if, I don't decide the future within here from 6 months. Everything can happen within
Kind of take it as it comes.
from tonight and tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Like I said, I just go with the flow. So whatever happens, happens. But that
Fair
I mean, if I had the opportunity to go active duty, from when I first started the Marine Corps, I would do active duty, and I would have been done by now.
So you never went active. You went straight reserves.
Yeah, sure, reserves. So that was my contract, reserves.
Okay.
But active
Mhm.
duty was for like 6-7 months, because that's like
Okay.
3 months of a boot camp, and then like
You go straight active.
yeah, and then 2.5, 3 fucking infantry school, which is ITB, Infantry
Mm.
Training Battalion. But yeah,
Do they decide where you go, or is it like
It-
selected?
Yeah,
It,
they
depends
should
on
be
your
on it.
MOS. So, for example, if you want to do so for infantry, it's here in San Diego.
Yeah.
A lot of people that went. I have a couple buddies that went. What do they call it? But it was like not special forces. No, it was like they were. I forgot what the MOS was, but they went to Virginia and stuff like that for like
Mhm.
6-7 months, and I only did like 2 months here. It depends on your MOS or how long your school is.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
active duty is it like active combat, or is it just
It can be, but
it
just
can happen at
depends.
any moment you're getting sent?
It just depends.
Active duty is more so you're taking an active role in whatever military.
Active duty
activities are
don't,
needed.
Don't
It doesn't mean you're going straight to war. Like
I'm-
Christian is active duty,
Mm.
and he's stationed in Japan as an active
yeah.
member of the military.
So like if
but
shit
he's
pops
not seeing
off, you're going
combat.
in.
He's not seeing combat. He's a on-base police officer, whatever they're called. So he patrols the base, but he doesn't do anything besides that as far as like his military
Right.
duty. So if all of a sudden we go to war, they don't send 100% of our military to war.
Mm.
Because someone's got to do X job and Y job and this and that.
Oh,
So
right,
not
yeah.
everybody
So
just becomes a foot soldier.
Active duty, they're more efficient into their MOSs. MOS is
Yeah.
obviously their job. They know more than us reservists.
Oh, okay,
But-
got you.
Everybody
but
plays
like-
their role.
Yeah, but like I said, fucking World War II was like 70 to 80% of reservists that went. So I mean, I mean, that's why they say every single time that I go drill, they say that you need to know your job very efficiently because anything can pop off at any time. I
Yeah.
have a sergeant that joined the Marine Corps, and within a month after he graduated boot camp, he went to Afghanistan right away he did like 3 tours.
Oh
So it's
shit.
like, you know what I mean?
Damn.
And I've been in the Marine Corps for what, 4 years already. I haven't done shit.
So if they send you off, do you decide how long you stay, or is
No.
it just
No, no,
however
it's
long?
Whatever they need.
It's whatever.
no
whatever they
shit.
need.
Marine
Yeah.
Corps.
So you
You
could
sign-
do it in
you-
7 months, but then if you
you
get
sign
sent
a-
off, it could
You
be
sign
like a year.
You sign a contract.
Yeah, you're contractually
Oh.
obligated for 6 years. So if
You're-
all 6 years he's in Afghanistan, it's
Oh,
all
so-
6
fuck.
years.
Yeah, so you're pretty. So it's 6 and 8. So I'm active
Mhm.
reservist for 6 years, and then within the next 2 years,
Right.
I don't have to go check in or none of that. But if something happens within those 2
Those
years
2?
that I'm out,
Okay.
Fine.
You're still
if they
obligated.
need me.
If they need
You know
it for
what I'm
the
saying?
yeah.
Yeah, that's rough.
So it's
That's crazy.
reservist is 6 and 8, 6 active reserves, and then 2 not active. For active duty, it's 4 active and then 4 inactive. Make sense?
Yeah, I
It's
get
still
So
it.
eight
at the end
years.
of the day, it's still fuck you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they find a way.
Yeah, it was a contract shit.
But yeah, it's pretty cool. It just sucks sometimes. You know, you gotta suck it up, and that's it.
That's
It
what
does suck. Trust me, it does suck. But you just gotta suck it up.
Yeah, it
That's
is
pretty
what
much.
it
That's
is.
pretty much like.
We're almost
Sorry.
out though. That's a
Yeah.
fucking plus on that for sure.
With everything that you've like kind of been through, George, with being in the military, what's some of the fucked up shit that you've seen? Besides,
I
like
mean,
the
I
whole.
mean, I've never been in combat, so I mean.
no,
I've never-
but in general, with your own experience.
I mean, fucked up shit. I mean, not much besides just getting fucking chewed on. You know, getting fucking just talk shit to. That's pretty much it. Just sucks being out in the
Butthole
field,
still intact.
fucking- yeah, it just sucks being out in the field fucking for days and shit. But it's not bad. I mean, it goes by quick. But it does suck being out in the field for like fucking a good amount of days. But
Alright.
fucked up shit, I wouldn't say that I've seen any fucked up shit.
Anything crazy?
Yeah.
Nothing crazy on that.
Did you have influence? Obviously, Sam went to the military, right?
My Uncle Sam.
Yeah. So did that kind of influence you like
Yeah.
to join up a little bit more?
I look up to that guy a lot. Cool guy.
Why?
I mean, I see him as I never had an older brother, you know. So
Oh really?
Yeah, fair enough.
What the fuck?
I'm the oldest dude.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say like you don't know brothers and sisters.
I don't ever had an older brother, so I would look up to Sam as an older brother.
Makes sense.
Kind of followed his steps a lot.
Yeah. So you kind of like he kind of paved the way for you to make that decision.
He even told me not to join.
Oh really?
And I still did it.
Okay.
You know,
Hard
I
headed.
didn't give a fuck. But
I remember you used to get in a lot of trouble in high school. I remember that shit.
It's alright.
That's just
Happens.
fun though.
Yeah, but Sam, yeah, Machiavelli.
So like in high school when they had like the recruiters come to school all the time, did you like ever go up to them and kind of
Fuck no, I did it when I was in college.
when like at BC?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
went to college. Yeah.
So did you go up to like having the
Like I
intent?
would just walk the other way.
did you
bro.
did you go
When I
up?
would see him, I'd be
I
like,
would
Did
shit.
you
Yeah,
walk up
I'ma
already having
walk
the
the other
intention
way.
of joining?
Do you know what you want to do with your life?
Not
Yes.
like, man,
I gotta go to class. Fuck.
I know already. Leave me alone.
Nah, fuck no.
Yeah.
Now I decided to join when I was in college. When I was in high school now.
Well, you got Mr. Dave over here, fucking Mr. Construction Worker over
Fucking
the last
demo.
fucking week.
Oh,
Demo
I
man.
don't even want to think
Damn,
about it.
man.
Bro, that shit's been a
Just
pain.
knock down his chimney dick over here.
Oh,
Fucking
hey,
wishing
did that shit
Santa
just
didn't
did
come.
that
The whole
everything
thing
fall down?
came
Fuck,
down.
Damn.
Dude, check this shit
What
out.
was
So,
going on?
so
Oh no shit.
obviously
Yeah.
you were there helping me that other
You see
day.
it?
Yeah,
and
we
so-
took down at least half of that.
Yeah, so
yesterday.
we were knocking that shit down, but it was loose, and it actually wasn't connected to anything. It was just sitting there, and whoever the fuck did the work beforehand, whoever owned the house before or before them or whoever, whenever, just put a piece of plywood under the chimney to
Okay.
support
With
it.
the
Wait,
2x4s.
what the fuck? What?
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
I
the,
missed
so
that
the
part.
chimney,
Okay.
the chimneys were all the way up,
Okay.
and
Okay, chimney starts
I'll let
from
Dave tell.
chimney starts from ground to
It's
the
his
roof,
back.
right?
Oh,
Obviously,
shit.
right. So whenever they did whatever they addition or whatever they did to the house,
Oh, so
at
that
some
was already
point
there.
that's original.
Oh, okay.
At some point, they took off the very top of the chimney and put the roof where it's at for the second story. Right. So you don't see a chimney from the outside. And so instead of taking it out, they encapsulated it in the wall and just left it there. And so it's not anchored to anything. It's not held by anything. And what was holding the weight, the bottom of the chimney, was removed as well and made into a wall. So all they did was put a couple 2x4s and a piece of
man.
plywood to hold up the base of
What
what
year
was
was
left
this?
of the sheet of the chimney.
This house
Fuck
is
if I
from
know.
1909.
My house is in 1909. It's all
Oh,
out, yeah.
shit.
So anytime in the last 100 years, someone did this shit. Put a 2x4
Thought that
to
shit was
plywood
recent or
to
something.
hold up the chimney, and it's been like that. And we didn't even know there was a chimney until we opened up the kitchen wall because we're making it open concept, so we're putting a header in to support the
What
wall
the
and knocking it
fuck?
all out.
What if you just fucking knock it all down and make a new one?
Oh, he
so
did.
the whole house? Well, if someone burned it or something,
Oh,
what am I
knock
gonna,
down the
I'm not gonna
house.
pay for it.
You want the fire insurance?
I mean, we're self-incriminating.
Exactly what I
So the chimney was still there, and they just put a couple pieces of 2x4 underneath and plywood just to hold the weight up of it, but it wasn't attached to anything. So when we opened up the wall that one day, we saw the chimney there. We're like, what the fuck? And realized that they never took it out. These fucking lazy fucks.
Hey, whoever
So-
did it
That's
did a
fucking
terrible
funny.
job.
Terrible fucking job.
Terrible
Pieces
job.
of shit for just leaving like the huge safety hazard. So we had no choice but to take it out. Like you can't just leave it. I wasn't gonna encapsulate it. I didn't want that shit falling out the wall at some point or something. So today me and my contractor are taking it down because we're putting in the header for the wall. And so we start hitting on it to break it down. And this motherfucker's just sliding.
Dick, what if that shit would have
It's,
fucking
it-
just...
it's like a game of Tetris. You know when you line up the bottom row and then it just comes down? It's
Yeah,
like
so
that
it was
because
just
as you're
like
hitting
one by
each
one
brick,
by
it's just
one.
dropping.
That's what I was fearful of the other day because me and Dave were fucking going at it
we're
at
beating
this
that
fucking
shit.
thing.
fucking
we were
pendejos.
beating that
Yeah,
shit.
like,
But
you
the
know, all
thing is,
this-
it was falling off so easily
Yeah.
because all the mortar was dried and cracked, so it wasn't even holding itself together. And so
Miss.
it's on one last little little brick on the whatever's left of the
Oh, so
plywood.
it's still there?
no,
No, it's gone
it
now.
Was,
Okay.
and so gave it one last good hit, and the whole fucking thing just fell.
On the second story?
No, it came from the second story to the first,
What
bro.
the fuck?
Boom, busted out the legs of the fucking plywood thing and just hit on the floor, dude. Crazy.
Fools are
So
fucking
here's where it
nuts.
gets fucking crazy, right? My contractor brings his son to help him just to kind of because he's teaching him and all that stuff.
Hear where
Right?
this goes.
How to
Little
get
kid-
fucking
little kid-
injured on a
little-
job site?
Little kid's like
First
13,
date?
right? Little kid's like 13. So the whole thing comes down, and I flash the light up into what's the cavity of where the chimney was. I'm like, oh shit! The whole thing came down except one row of brick because you could see the mortar where it's stuck to the ceiling. I'm like, fuck. Well, it's there, so there's no way we're gonna be able to get it down. So it'll just probably stay stuck. It's probably like on there because we knocked this shit hard. So if it didn't come down with that,
How the
whatever.
fuck do you know? You might as well knock
That's
it
what I'm saying.
down, dick.
let me get to the story.
Wow.
So
Fuck. Hopefully
So-
this kid didn't walk up.
so we
like,
knocked
walking
this
into me.
chimney down, right?
So you
Clear
sent
that
the
out.
13-year-old up.
So the 13-year-old, no. So we're working. This is like 10, 20 minutes later. We're
This
working.
fucking
We're
guy.
prying out all the wood and stuff because we're clearing out the whole wall and we're going to put in the header so that it can support the weight and you can have an open concept. And so the kid's pulling up one of these pieces of wood stuck to the ground just off the random corner, but it was where the chimney was. And out of nowhere, and then this fucking brick just starts. This kid jumps so quick, dude, just like and literally inches from his head.
No
Bricks coming
way,
straight
dog.
down. Bro.
Fuck, man.
And it's coming from the roof height, and I have a 2-story house, so you know
It's
this
at least
brick's coming
20
with some
feet.
fucking some speed. That shit
Bro.
hits him in the back of the head, he's dead. There's no way.
Oh,
This literally was a movie scene where it's like by the hair on his fucking head, he barely missed the barely. And I'm just looking at my contractor like, holy fuck. Your son
that
almost
fool ain't coming
died.
back.
Your
Your
That
son
fool
almost
ain't
died in
coming
my
back.
house, bro. You know the insurance cost on this shit?
Shit.
Fuck, man. Well, hey, honestly, well, I'm glad nothing happened to the kid, but
So
If that were Ryan, that fool would have been like, insurance money. Sticks out his leg. and
just
shit.
breaks through his
Dave
shit.
got me.
Sticks out through his shit. Damn, got me. Find out I don't have insurance. Fuck.
Fuck.
It broke my pinky toe.
No, hey, honestly,
Ryan would do
no. When we were
anything
in here,
for
I was
shit.
stepping on nails left and fucking
Oh,
right.
yeah.
That shit
Oh, yeah.
Do you
sucked.
have your tetanus shot?
That shit's a.
No, but
You never got one a long time ago?
no.
What the fuck?
I haven't had
This-
one.
I thought you have every vaccine on the map. You have like 37 boosters. and you
You're
don't
like
have
the
tetanus.
walking vaccine.
How do you have
to
37 boosters and no
humanity.
tetanus shot? What the
Yeah,
fuck?
I haven't gotten a tetanus shot in a
Dick, You've
minute.
had 3 boosters,
Yeah.
fucking 2 times coronavirus. I think you're immune to like.
It's actually
everything.
4 times coronavirus.
That's fucking
Oh,
ridiculous.
shit, yeah,
That's fucking
no.
ridiculous.
Oh,
I don't know.
No, but
I don't know how your body could be that
they
trash.
should make a
that you
movie.
get
They
COVID
should make
4
a fucking
times.
movie about you and shit.
Bro.
A walking
They did. It's the fucking bubble boy. Fucking immunity of a plastic bag. Jesus.
Even that fool's fucking immunity's probably better than mine.
Probably because he ends up getting out of the bubble. You just seem like you belong in
Bubble
one.
boy. Yeah. For real. We should get
Fucking
this
A.
fool
No, yeah,
fucking-
we were there though. All the
Okay.
little fucking shims going through your foot and shit.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. The funny thing about this whole situation when me and Dave were in there, this fucking guy was directly underneath all the shims and plaster. He's going like this, just looking straight up at it, hitting it. Shit going in his eyes every fucking 2 minutes. I'm like, Dick, go put some glasses on. The whole fucking day, I
Dick,
tell him, go put some
When
glasses on.
we're
No
putting this
fucking
up, this was
goggles.
over here with nothing.
No mask, nothing.
Like drywall.
Fuck it,
and
bro.
like
That's how real
fucking,
contractors do shit.
Nah, Dick. And
Fuck
this,
no,
You
I'm
don't
putting,
fucking
I'm
wear
putting
no
on some.
mask,
I'll put a
bro.
glass.
You
I'll
work
put some
your ass
glasses
off for
on.
30 years and get lung cancer at 60
Hell
from all the
no.
fucking concrete.
I'm good. I want to
call
live
it
till
a
like
good
I'm 90.
life.
Dick,
You know?
at that rate, I
That's
don't
what you
think.
do.
Hey,
I
no,
don't
but
think
after
we're
we
looking
got
at
done,
90.
dude, that whole mask that I had, brand new mask, we put on, I
All
got 2.
black.
Red and
Oh, for the
black.
brick, yeah.
Fuck.
All grimy.
Even your pops was like, fuck, hey, open a fucking window in this
Nah,
motherfucker.
Dick, you didn't
Nah, it
open the
does.
window.
No.
They were open. They were open. It was like
No,
all
when your
5
pops
were
got
open.
here, we closed everything.
I don't remember. Maybe
Because we were trying to paper up all the windows.
Oh, that's right. We did close them up. There's a lot of fucking dust.
And then Blevins over here had some toilet water go in his mouth.
That's disgusting.
How did that taste, Blevs?
That's why he has that thing on his lip right now.
Taking I hit the pen. Fuck.
It's like a cycle. If you text me anything hype, you better text back and say it's a typo. The city of gods. No city is like you. It's
The city of gods. That song gets me so fucking hyped.
Hey, that's the first time.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for fucking watching No Neighbors. Remember
Let's get
that
it.
girl does not like you. She just likes free fucking food. Your homie isn't fucking busy. His girl just didn't let him out. Stop crying about shit. Go do something. Go fucking change some shit. Go love somebody. Go apply to that new job. Go tell that girl to let you take her out to dinner. I don't know, man. Just go do something. Stop sitting on your ass and go fall in love or fucking walk
Just
your dog.
Do
man.
some shit.
Walk your dog.
This is No
Cut your
Neighbors.
grass.
Here for
We
a good
out.
time, not a long
We
time.
love you,
Later.
bitch.